Today we're going to talk about a notion that's the backbone for a lot of the arguments against homosexuality. The argument that being gay is a choice. I've answered this question before in a video, but I felt my answer was not personable enough. I thought this question could be better answered if I shared with you a part of my life that I don't like reliving, to an extent that I've never before made public before this video. I thought the question could be better answered if I took you back to the end of the summer between grade 6 and grade 7 and the beginning of grade 7. It was in and around that time when I first realized that, well, I had very strong feelings for guys and none for girls. It was that time that I first realized that I might be gay. I never told myself that I was gay definitively then. I felt that I couldn't be. Not that it was impossible, but that I couldn't be. I never had anything against gay people. It's just I knew other people did. I told myself that it was just a phase. I told myself that it was just a phase, and if it wasn't a phase, that I'd change. Because growing up, I had always believed that being gay was a choice. You hear so many people say it is on TV, on the radio, on the internet. You hear so many people saying it's a choice that you believe them. Why wouldn't you? It's only those who go through it that really know the answer. And so, from about halfway through grade 7 to halfway through grade 8, I tried my hardest to not be gay. I tried my hardest to make the feelings go away. It was when I came to the realization that these feelings wouldn't go away. It was when I came to the realization that the only choice I had about being gay was acting on my feelings. It was when I came to that realization that I lay before me two options. Option A, I could suppress my feelings, never tell a soul that I was gay, could marry a girl and have kids like a normal person and live a normal life while secretly suppressing my feelings. I didn't want that. I didn't want to suppress anything about me. And so that led me to option 2. I could kill myself. There was no option 3. There was no I could be true to myself and I could be gay. I never wanted that. And so one day in the dead of winter in grade 8, I came home from school, was home alone, and I took a knife from the kitchen and I went upstairs and I sat on the toilet across from my bathtub. I set the knife down on the counter beside me and I cried for what must have been about an hour. I was so close to getting into the bathtub and cutting my wrists that day. I was so close that it scares me even today. But I realized something when I was sitting there contemplating my own death. I realized that I hadn't given my family a chance. I knew that the only way I could ever accept myself would be to tell my family and see if they accepted me. And so about a couple months later, I told my sister. And if you've seen my coming out story, you know that from there I told my brother, and from there I told my parents, and they were all as accepting as you could possibly imagine. And that's why I can tell you without a doubt that without my family's acceptance, I wouldn't be making this video today. Without my family's acceptance, I would be dead. You see, it was the notion that being gay was a choice that almost killed me. Because I believed it. And I put so much hope in one day being straight. And one day not having to fear the things that I feared. That when I came to the realization that I would never be straight, I was thrown off the deep end. I never accepted the fact that I was gay until I knew that all of my family accepted me. And so for those of you who say that being gay is a choice, I ask you this. If you approached me in my state of desperation as a 13-year-old contemplating suicide, if you told me that I didn't have to fear being kicked out of my house by my parents, if you told me that I didn't have to fear people who I used to call my friends looking at me with disgust, if you told me I didn't have to fear being physically assaulted or even looking at a country's laws before traveling there with my future spouse, if you told me that I could be straight, do you not think I would have said yes? Do you not think I didn't try? You see, it's the notion that being gay is a choice that almost killed me. It's the notion that being gay is a choice that kills thousands of gay teenagers, gay young adults. It leads them all to suicide. It almost led me to suicide. When someone stands on a podium, stands in front of a microphone, sends it out over the airwaves of a radio into people's homes, when someone says that being gay is a choice, it's nothing but another nail in a desperate teenager's coffin.